Hi Scorpio, welcome to a message for you for now, for August 2020, but hopefully whenever you see this, it will apply. It will offer encouragement or validation, confirmation, just something you need to hear that helps with perspective and is supportive. Everything else you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. If this is about you and another person, this could resonate with theirs or your moon, rising, or Venus sign. All right. All right, Scorpio. Scorpio. Six of Cups. Page of Pentacles. The Lovers. Gemini, Taurus, or Libra. Queen of Wands, that could be Aries. Seven of Pentacles. Seven of Wands, I like it. No wavering. Yay. Yay for that. All right. So, let's see. We got a page. So we got two sixes and two sevens. Aha. The game is afoot. So there might be a little bit of feeling testy or frustrated. Perhaps you're hearing more of a story that you're finding something out, or hearing something that's kind of frustrating and not sure what to do, but I don't think you're going to waver in your decision. I think this is about just hearing that and being like, ugh. So yeah, we've got you kind of it's like you've rounded the corner, 6 or 7, so now it's like there's victory here, but there's also needing to stay vigilant. What's this Page of Pentacles about? Page of Pentacles. King of Swords. So this is about you trying to understand a dynamic. This is about you, maybe you're pursuing getting to know other people, either in person or online, trying out new things. Trying out new things. What's this Lover's card about? I also think this is good because it fills a void. It's keeping you active, keeping you busy, keeping you mentally stimulated so that you're not likely to kind of go through some sort of emotional or psychological withdrawal and kind of, get yourself back into the same situation. I think that's over. You might be reminiscing or feeling nostalgic, but you're also coupling that with trying to understand why you feel that way. And it's merely examination. You're not getting sucked emotionally back into it. And you're also facing forward, looking at what's new in front of you, what you could learn, what you could participate in, trying something new. What's this Lover's card about for Scorpio? The Star card, also boobies. That could be Aquarius. 6 of Pentacles was going to jump. All right. I like it. So I think with this analysis, it's going to take a while, and you know that. And this is more so than finding the one or being connected to someone in particular. This is about choosing and what you want to, how big of an undertaking a commitment is and what's entailed in that. And so this is about choice, really, like an overall commitment here. And this is you thinking pretty long and hard about that and thinking, you know what, someday I would really like to have this, this, and this when I choose somebody. But for now, that choice is going to be me, and I'm going to be varied. I'm going to be varying my interests. What's this Queen of Wands? And when I say me, I mean you, like you're choosing yourself. This is Queen of Wands for Aries. Aries. For Scorpio, this is Aries. For Scorpio, this is Queen of Wands. Hello, Queen of Wands. Well, okay then. Not messing around. Yep, varying your choices, doing all the things. Attracting people to you, having choice, moving and shaking and going and doing and being out and among. And just, this is like so in the background you're kind of healing and examining things, but you're not wasting any time getting back out there, doing what you want to do. And maybe what you want to do is staying home for a week, and maybe what you want to do is this is you back in play. This is you getting back out there. There's a freedom here and an independence. and being very resourceful and very, it's almost like you got yourself back again. It's like you're stepping back into your shoes. It's like, I'm back. And you are out and among. Which is really interesting. This is a really sort of vivacious, warm, energetic, adventurous energy. And it's all encompassing. You're taking the good and the bad, if you want to call it bad. You're taking the up and the down, and you're handling everything. And you've got an incredible energy surge here, or this sort of zest for life is back again, which is really great to see. And it's, we're in a shutdown right now, but it's not stopping you. You're filling the void, or you're not. There is no void because you're keeping active. You're not just trying to cram things. You're over the hump. You're doing the stuff. You got yourself back. It's just 7 of Pentacles. You're not doing anything unhealthy. This is just you keeping busy and keeping things new and trying this and being open to that and putting yourself out there. Knight of Pentacles. Okay, good. I feel like this is tied here. This is you thinking and trying to understand what has transpired, but looking forward to the new and staying active and current and busy. And this all the while kind of trying to parcel out what you want for the next time a relationship or a secure offer, an offer of stability, an offer of commitment comes along. This is careful and thorough and deliberate, methodical examination of your choices. Not who's choosing you and what they want, but who you chose, who you will choose, why, that sort of thing. What's this? It's just 7 of Wands here for Scorpio. 7 of Wands. Okay, so this is you, before you do anything new, you're wanting to make sure that you are that you have the power, that you have the control, that you have the command. So there's a little bit of being guarded here, or being wary, and that's okay. You should be. You kind of been through it. Not ready to go whole hog into something again. You're going to be very choosy about that, and you should be. You should have a little bit of freedom here. This is not about getting through that so you can get into the next thing. This is you enjoying your freedom. So do it. You're right where you're supposed to be, and you should be guarded about the next new thing. That's exactly where you want to be, especially having come from where you were. For the Scorpios I'm reading for. I like that. Because you're not rushing into anything. You're still keeping you while you're enjoying this, but then you're going to come back over here and enjoy that and do this and that. And then you're going to take a class over here and you're going to visit with that. It's a varied, full life. Instead of waiting and waiting and waiting and just feeling like there's nothing and when and the whole time your heart's just slowly breaking to the point of no return and still use it. Nope. Not here. Not anymore. What else for Scorpio? What else for Scorpio? Passion, yes. Passion. So, yay, you know what? And this is just that zest for life anyway. Could be a dalliance or romance, but it's all in stride. It's not the thing anymore. It's kind of just nothing is more important than you right now, as it should be. This is you maintaining your independence and enjoying it fully with varied experiences. And not seeing something for what it is, that this could just be a fling or a something of interest for a short period of time, and it stays that way because you're not in any hurry. Can you see that better? Okay, all right. 5 of Swords. This situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach, which is exactly what you're doing here. This is caution. This is not letting somebody get past a certain point until they're vetted, and it's going to take time to vet them. And maybe you don't decide to vet them. Maybe you just decide to spend a couple weeks on your terms, and then you go do something else. This is you making strategic, savvy choices. And there's a saying from years ago, looking out for number one. Not at the expense of others. You're not on the war path or anything like that, but you're not going to get sucked into anything at your expense anymore. So you're probably, very upfront about, hey, look, I'm not, sure this and that. I'm not interested in that. I just want this. Here are my terms, basically. And there's going to be takers. You've got a full plate here. But you're not getting emotional about it. You're not getting sucked into anything. You're staying objective and you're keeping yourself prioritized. And I think that's exactly where you should be. Honestly. Because this 5 of Swords here, this is the byproduct of careful examination and looking at what fits and what doesn't. And then you can slough off the excess. And if it doesn't serve, out it goes. That's the way it should be. Scorpio. All right, so we've got, it's like this, isn't it? All right, so this is 8 of Wands, and I think that's reversed, because if it wasn't, it would be like that. Yeah, 8 of Wands. So it's like on his side, basically, or was it? Oh, gracious. It was like that, wasn't it? Yeah. So 8 of Wands, I want to say reversed. And 6 of Swords. So you're coming out of it. Change might be slow, fast, slow. But the thing is that you're recalibrating, because new is happening now. Everything's new because you positioned yourself for it. You're choosing it. So a lot of things are going to be happening quickly, and then things are going to be moving at a glacial snow. And then the next day it's going to be, so it's new, stop, start. But that's okay. You're recalibrating. And as far as the 6 of Swords, you're finding your way. This is you one day probably feeling really resolved about things and understanding and kind of coming full circle. And the next day you're just like, ah. But the difference is that's on the inside. You're still carrying through on the outside. It's to the point now where you're not letting it knock you out. So you might still be examining things, and you should. You should understand where you came from so you don't repeat that. You don't want to have the last 2 years like you've had. You know what I mean? So that careful examination is purposeful. And it might be like, oh gosh, I'm thinking about such and such again. Good. You should. You'll be done with it when you're done with it. But it bears looking at deeply and understanding it so that you can maintain the advantage here as far as not getting, I hate to say sucked in because it sounds so whirlpoolish, but I don't want you vulnerable, honestly. And I don't think you're going to allow it either. And so this is you making careful, considered choices and putting your interest and knowing that it's going to take time to work this out. And it's not about giving up on love. It's about choosing you first and accepting what comes after that. Because you shouldn't have to set yourself aside to have that love. What kind of love is that you have to stop being you, you know? What were they promising that was so good anyway? Still hasn't shown up, you know? You're the prize. All right. Remember that. Okay, all right. I hope this was helpful. Much love to you, Scorpio. I hope to see you in the next reading. And you take care. And I like this. This is you sitting in the catbird seat, picking and choosing what you want to be a part of. And it's everything. And like this, but that's okay. Okay, all right. Take care.